Arsenal are scary. This is the year that Arsenal are going to win trophies. That's what I'm hearing from a lot of the media, from a lot of the fans of YouTube, from a lot of fan channels and content creators out there that are perhaps rivals, are perhaps scared, are perhaps frightened at the prospect of Arsenal delivering this season. That's the thoughts of Saeed as well. Saeed TV is back. We've got 2 wins in a row. Jamal TV is gone. We've got Saeed TV back in the house. Saeed, how you doing, my bro?
Yeah, man, all good, all good. Struggling with a little bit of a flu, but I don't know what's going around nowadays. But yeah,
That
all
time
good
of
other
year,
than
man.
that. Saeed TV's back, and yeah, man, Arsenal, I can't lie, they're looking good, and yeah, it's one of them where someone's setting the pace. Every year there has to be one team that sets the pace. I feel like Arsenal right now, they're setting the pace, and yeah, man, difficult to stop. We're gonna dissect it, man. But how are you, bro? All good?
I'm good. I've had the sniffles for a few days. It's that time of year, isn't it, where the flus
Yeah,
start coming. And I've got to be honest, I've been out and about a few times during the international break. I was having a bit of time in Dublin, and I've been back at the game the
yeah.
other night, which we're going to talk about. And I think maybe I've caught something off of somebody because there's a lot of coughs and sneezes going about. But it's that time of year, people. So keep yourself dosed up and take care of yourself. We're getting towards Halloween now and fireworks night, which means that after that,
Boy,
all the Christmas decks will be coming out. Do you know what, man? Just quickly, aside from football, how quickly does the year go, bro? Like,
boy.
how are we talking about Christmas? Like, weren't long ago, me and you were wrapping up the transfer window, and now we're looking
I
forward to
know.
Christmas. It's mad, bro.
Yo, it's crazy, man. You're spot on, man. It's like the months just go by quick, man. This is why you got to cherish your time, bro, and understand that, like, it's just mad, bro. Football season finishes, then bang, September international break, in October international break, bang, November. Then by the time you know it, it's Christmas, end of the year, bang, fireworks, New Year. That finishes. It's yo, man. It's quick, man. You know what I mean? And yeah, man. That's every year goes by, and yeah, you just got to make memories, man, and just enjoy it, man.
I
And hopefully,
agree.
Arsenal are making memories this year. And United, to be fair, we need to make memories as well because last
Well,
year
look,
was
we're going to
bad.
touch on United, but Arsenal right now, I can't lie,
Yeah,
Saeed. As someone who hasn't always believed and hasn't always been convinced, I can say that I've been here before. However,
yeah.
we look unbelievable right now. Us the other night, how scared are you, bro? What are you saying?
I can't lie, yo. Obviously, I'm backing you lot to win the Premier League, innit? For those that don't know, I'm a United fan who hates Liverpool, hates Man City, but hates Liverpool more. And this is a season where they spent what, nearly 500 million. So obviously, we're all looking at it from a point of view of, can Arsenal do something? Are Arsenal just going to allow Liverpool to do their thing again? And I'm like, no, this can't happen, man. Arsenal need to rise. But I feel like there's something different about Arsenal this year. The squad depth is unbelievable. Got one of the best, maybe squads in Europe, if I'm being honest with you. Yokras added to the team now. Eze's coming. The back line looks stronger more than ever. Midfield's added now with Zubimendi. I think for me, he's going on the radar. I can't lie to you. He's been
Been good,
quality.
any?
Yeah, he's been good. I can't lie to you. He gives you a 7 or 8 out of 10 every week. Declan Rice's new role now, it allows him to go box to box. Saka, Martinelli's got a new lease of life now, has to prove himself. You know what I mean? You've still got Havertz out. You've still got Madueke out. So it's scary to think, yeah, what Arsenal have got and what Arsenal still have at their disposal. And I feel like for me, that game against Atletico Madrid, bro, the way you lot destroyed them, bro, that was crazy, bro. You blew them away. And yeah, there was set pieces in there, but you still got to use your weapons. But I just feel like the way you dismantled them was absolutely unbelievable, man. And I can't lie, bro. It, it's looking like there is just no excuses for you lot to win it. So therefore, this year is gonna happen. Do you know what I mean? Like, it feels like you've got every resource possible to do what you need to do. And I feel like right now, everyone looks good. There's a unity, there's a togetherness about this Arsenal team. I can't lie to you, bro. Like, obviously, it's still early. It's still premature to be saying doubles and trebles and all of that. But at the minute, right now, if I had to put my money on someone, it'd be Arsenal right now because you look, and even you, like when you watch the games, you're going to the games, fans, everyone's optimistic, right? It's a good feeling
Yeah,
right now
man.
within the club.
Everyone
Good
believes,
feeling.
bro.
Yeah.
Everyone believes, and it ain't always been like that, man. And look, I've been one who's been unconvinced because the manager has not provided us with silverware. He's not got us across the line. But I'm getting to the point now where I'm thinking, I don't know how he doesn't win a trophy this season now. With the squad that he's got, with every tool that he's been given, Bert has done an unbelievable job. We're playing well. But you know what it is, Said? What
Yeah.
we ain't touched on yet? Our defense, bruv, is
Bro, talk to
absolutely
me. Talk to me. It's the best.
it's
It's probably the
elite.
best defense in the world right now. You'd argue.
Facts. Facts, bro. And you know what? Individually, they're all quality. Yeah. Timber, oh, what a player.
Oi,
Gabriel,
bro.
monster. Saliba, mustard. Calafiori's been good. Lewis Skelly the other night. You see that goal? That Martinelli goal?
Oi, Lewis
Oh,
Skelly, bro. That run there was, that was sensational. The way he just so strong, so powerful, gliding, and then played it to Martinelli. One time finish was cold as well. But yeah, that was that. That just shows you, man. There's so many facets to Arsenal's game that you know what I mean. Like you try and stop them through set pieces, they go through in the middle. You try and step on a wing, they'll try and do something else. Like it's a variety of Arsenal's play now that really you can't stop them in a sense. Like I mean, okay, cool. The Fulham game was a bit frustrating. There was a few areas where it didn't look that great, but all in all, brother, like it's looking really positive now for Arsenal, and I feel like Gyökeres getting his goal the other day, yesterday or the day before, that was crucial just for the confidence. No goals in 8, but to get 2 goals against Atletico Madrid, that would have done the world of good for him. And yeah, like, I generally think for me right now with Arsenal, there's a special kind of moment now for them to build something now. It has to be their year, and it almost has to signify maybe a period of dominance for Arsenal because you're going to look to add a year on year on. You're going to look to, build from this. And I just feel like right now, Liverpool, the way they are, Man City are not there yet. Chelsea are still a few years from maybe challenging for the league. This Arsenal have almost, yes, there's been processes, there's been whatever, but now this year, Berta, what he did was hugely significant. Say, yo, enough of the excuses, enough of this phases. I'm gonna bring you players in that is so undeniable that you must deliver. You've got to deliver. And yeah, I feel like they're buying into that. They're believing in that. And game by game, like when I look at Liverpool's like options on the bench, I'm like, yeah, it's all right. But look at Arsenal's bench options. I don't think he even brought on there. Who did you not bring on? Hincapi, Trossard didn't come on. There was a couple of players that didn't even come on against Atletico Madrid, which is crazy. So yeah, man, it is that in that regards, it is scary that you couldn't be able to do that and still have the luxury of still winning 4-0, you know what I mean, and destroying Atletico Madrid. A good Atletico Madrid team. It's not a poor one. It's still a good team that spent a lot of money. Spent a lot of money.
Well, a good manager as well, man. Diego Simeone, people saying he's washed now because he beat him 4-0. Maybe it was just Arsenal were good. Let's be real. Yeah. I feel
Yeah.
personally like that's the best second half I've seen in a long time under Mikel Arteta. In terms of everything connecting, everything clicking, defensively spot on, unbelievable going forward, all sorts of goals, set pieces, open play goals. Victor Gyökeres
Yeah.
getting off the mark, Martinelli scoring, putting the pressure on. Obviously, defensively, Gabriel is a monster. And I want to touch on him, man. Is he one of the best centre halves in the world right now, Gabriel, in terms of the old package, in terms of defensively and offensively from set pieces? Because I don't know any defender doing this in the world right now, Saeed. I can't even lie.
Yeah, it reminds me a little bit of what JT used to do in the box, man. Like just
Yeah.
how deadly John Terry used to be, man. But you know what, man? There's not many flaws in his game, bro. Like I'm trying to look at, he's still kind of quick. He's not slow. Reads the game very well. Aggressive.
Yep.
Um,
I love it, man.
Communicates. Leader. He's still young, 28 for a centre back. Like I can't lie to you, bro. He's got all of the attributes of a top defender, bro. Like. And I feel like for me, with him in the team, he's needed badly. I feel like without him, you can see there's a little bit of a difference to Arsenal. Saliba looks a little bit shaky. I think Gabriel is a glue to that back line. He literally pieces everything together. And I feel like obviously when set pieces on, oh my God, it's like, I don't know if you see the picture of they're marking him, like four of them were marking him, and
Oh
they
yeah,
put him in. And I was like, wow, that's like Lionel Messi, how he used to get man marked. Like it's true though, isn't it? Like when you're deep, like Lionel Messi was getting man marked like that. So, bro, like he's on a mad one right now. He's on top of the world. I think there ain't many centre backs that are better than him in world football right now. You know what I mean? If there are, then it's a close one. Him with the combination of Saliba works very well. Saliba is almost like the sweeper, you know what I mean? And if there's any kind of like lost balls down the channels, he collects them because of his pace. And yeah, man. But then again, you know what I mean? If he's out, you got Mosquera. So there's so many like I think qualities of Gabriel that I think any top club in Europe would love to have him. You know, what I mean, it's crazy to think that a couple of years ago, Saudi Arabia were after him, and there was potentially a feel that he might leave Arsenal. You know what I mean? But luckily, he stayed for you lot, and he's at your club, man. But yeah, top defender. I can't really speak anything bad of him, bro, because he's just a quality player, bro. He
he's
really
unreal,
is.
bro. He's elite. He's one of the best in the world right now. Him and Saliba. And what I love is Van Dijk's coming to an end. Kanate looks like he's going around Madrid, and Liverpool are trying to compare their two to
Yeah,
our two.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Our two have said, Saliba said, I'm staying at Arsenal. I'm not going Real Madrid. Kanate looks like he's off to Real Madrid. You've got Van Dijk, who's probably got another year after this one left in him at the very top. And then after that, you're going to see him definitely decline if he isn't starting to already. And you've got Saliba and Gabriel, in my opinion, the best partnership in Europe anyway. And I think they're going to be levels in the next couple of years. I really do. I think they're only going to get better. They're only going to get stronger. So that's where I'm at. Timber deserves a mention as well, by the way, as part of that department, because he's been
Yeah.
unbelievable, mate. Like in terms of
Yeah.
consistency, bruv, they ain't a better right back. I know people talk about Reece James. If Reece James can stay fit this year, I can hold my hands up and say he's one of the best in the world, right? In terms of his position. The only thing I think he has over Timber, Reece James, is delivery in terms of crossing ability.
Yeah.
Other than that, I think Timber matches him at every level. He's fitter, he's better technically, in my opinion. Other than the kind of delivery, I don't think that he's anywhere sort of near worrying about what Reece James has got over him, in my opinion. So I think he's been more consistent, and we've seen more of him because Reece James is always injured, bro. Now I know he's had a few months where he's not been injured, Reece James, but Timber for me, if you had to buy a right back right now in the Premier League, I think you're buying Timber, bro.
Yeah, you know what, Timber's quality, man. I feel like for me, like I always thought to myself, like, you know, is he gonna play centre back? Is he gonna play a different position? But when I watched him, I was like, yo, man, he looks good, you know. Like, and I remember me and you were after we ended up getting Lisandro Martinez, and then you got Timber. But honestly, the intelligence of Timber, for me, the durability, the technical ability, he's just unbelievable, bro. Like up and down that right hand side. You know, I know sometimes he might get skilled a few times by some players, but most of the time, very, very difficult to get past. So good on the ball, very, very tidy in possession. Like he's just unbelievable. Like on that right hand side, he's a menace, bro. He's an absolute menace, and I think Arsenal are very lucky to have him, bro. And he's almost like someone who works well with Saka because he can invert, he can go on the outside. You know what I mean? And he's just got, and he's a threat now. And normally you think to yourself, like Timber can't be that high flying fullback now, but he's a threat on that side as well, and he's
Man.
causing problems, man. He's again, like I said to you, how much did you buy him for? How much did you buy him for?
I think it was like 38 million, something like that.
Bro, that's
Brilliant.
crazy with keeping, bro. That's a bargain, bro. You get me? And he's only still 24, 25.
Yeah.
He's still very young. And there's so many levels to go with him, man. He's a top all rounder centre back, and that's the theme right now with Arsenal. What they built is that their whole back line or whole back five is very, very solid. Even Calafiori now is looking good in this Arsenal team now. After I thought at the start would be a very difficult start. I thought he looked a bit lightweight, but he's looked good. I would say last couple of months now for Arsenal. So yeah, man. Like for you, defense, you don't even have to worry about it, man. Like you must be thinking, like, yo, man, how many goals have you conceded now?
3, bro. 3.
3. Wow. See, for me,
And there's
that's
only one of them's from open play. That was Haaland, who's scoring against everyone. The other 2, was a free kick from Szoboszlai at Anfield that was like miles out. and the other one was the header from that Volta from Newcastle. That's it.
Yeah, that's the one that Gabriel kind of like, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? Yeah,
got
yeah,
out
yeah.
muscled. Yeah, that's it though. And that's the one
Wow,
Mosquera kicked it out for a corner when he really should have put it out for a throw or done better with it.
wow,
And
wow.
that's it. So really is and truly it's been a wicked free kick, an open play goal from Haaland, and a header. That's
That's
it.
mad, you know, when you deep it like that. You know what I mean?
And look at the start we've had, Said. We've played Man United at Old Trafford. We've played Liverpool at Anfield, Man City at home, Newcastle away. We've played Atletico Madrid as well at home. This has been a hard start for Arsenal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And a
yeah. You
couple
know
of
what?
Champions League games as well, man. I'm very impressed so far,
You
man.
actually deep it like that, yeah, it's crazy, you know, when you actually look at it like that. Like you've gone through all of that and you've only conceded 3 goals, man. That's
Crazy.
mad. That's do you think you'll actually beat that record? See, I don't think you will because
Nah,
I feel like it's not the way it is now. Football. I think when Chelsea were playing what they were doing, yeah, I don't think nobody cared about
nah.
them scoring and then not conceding and the way they were sitting back, maybe, and you know what I mean, like just not being a team where they gave a lot away. I think in football now, maybe Chelsea would have been questioned in today's era, but right now though, like I just think it's one of them where it's impossible because of injuries, the amount of games that they play now in football. Also, when they do win the title, look at Liverpool, the way they fell off a little bit towards the end. And they were starting to lose games here and there. I think they lost at Stamford Bridge. So, like, you know, I mean, there's certain things you just can't
We're on
understand.
record to get close. Like we're on record to get close, but I don't think we'll do
Yeah,
that. I think maybe if we had a brilliant season and it keeps going the way it is, maybe we'll concede like 18. I
yeah.
think theirs was 15. I think we'll maybe concede 18. I don't care how many we concede, by the way. I just want to win
Well,
the
as long
league.
as you win, bro,
However,
who cares? Who
yeah, I
cares?
don't care. But if we do that, I mean, it would be incredible, wouldn't it? To go, if we could get to an amazing, record of that. But do you know
Yeah.
what it is? You mentioned it earlier. Rice and Zubamendi are a massive part of this as well. Like
Yes.
when you've got that back four that you've just said is solid as a department, Raya in goal deserves a mention as well. But with Rice and Zubamendi, you remember years ago in like the 98 season when we had Vieira and Petit in front of an already brilliant back four. It's a little bit like that. Like they're not the same quality, by the way.
Yeah.
But Zubamendi have got that. They kind of do this. They kind of be two pistons of an engine. So you've got
Yeah.
Rice to go forward, Zubamendi.
Yeah.
Zubamendi will start to create, Rice will then drop. It's brilliant to see both of them together. And I think they deserve a mention as well. Zubamendi's, like you say, gone under the radar, and Rice covers every blade of grass, man.
Every blade of the grass, bro. He's quality, man. Like Rice is. You know what? I think sometimes maybe we're a bit harsh with Rice when we talk about passing and stuff like that. And I mean, but when you look at his overall game, bro, he's a top player, man. You know what I mean? Whether he comes in that bracket of world class, that's for Arsenal fans to maybe decide. But other than that, bro, like he's just a top player in terms of his box to box presence, his ability to drive with the ball, his ability to make things happen. Like, bro, he's unreal, bro. And he works well with Zubimendi. And then you got Eze and Odegaard in the 10 as well if you need to. So it's right now, everything right now is leading towards Arsenal being scary, bro. Like people will say, oh, cool, but it's too early to say, is this Arsenal team scary? But bro, right now, I think the handbrakes need to come off even more. I feel like they need to, Arteta needs to let the shackles off and let them play, bro. Let this team ball out because what are you waiting for? What like this more than ever now is a time to just kill teams off, make people fear Arsenal, make people like can't play their own game because I have to think of is it set piece one? Is it this? Is it that? Like it's mad, mad.
Brother, I hope that we are as scary as people are saying because it means we're going to win trophies, man. That leads
Yeah.
me to this question. What are we going to do? Are we going to go and pick up a domestic
Oh,
cup? Are we going
this
to
is a
fall
tricky
short?
one.
Are we getting Champions League over the line because we're defensively solid, resolute? Are we going to do the Premier League because Liverpool and City look a little vulnerable right now? Talk to me, man. What do you expect to happen? Because a lot of Arsenal fans are saying that this is the season, but what does that mean? Does it mean just the league? Does it mean just one trophy? Does it mean two?
Yeah,
Are we getting
yeah,
carried away? Is it like, too early and it might go wrong for us yet? Like, that's where I'm at.
yeah. For me, Premier League, I put you down as winning the Premier League. I
Okay.
changed my mind with Liverpool. Um, I just don't think they're going to be that great. So I've gone with Liverpool. Sorry, I've gone with Arsenal to win the league. Champions League is one of them ones where you can't really predict until you get to the knockout stage. I feel like it's one of them where PSG didn't look great, did they? And then look what they
No.
did. They went to the final and won it. So you can't really predict anything in Champions League. But I tell you what, man, do you want to be playing Arsenal in the Champions League? That's the question I would ask. Do you?
I don't think teams want to play us at all at the moment.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. So I don't think you'd want to play against Arsenal in the Champions League right now. And that for me tells you everything you need to know in terms of where Arsenal are right now. They're a force. They are someone who you don't want to be playing on their best day. They're strong in every department. And teams will be looking at thinking, yo, man, Real Madrid thinking, yo, we got PTSD maybe a little bit here because of what happened last season. The way they got, the way that you lot beat them. PSG, they were quite fortunate, let's be honest. Donnarumma made some big saves. So, and then it's Bayern Munich's, it's the Inter Milans that are always going to be there. You know what I mean? Maybe Man City this year, I don't know if Haaland can drag them over, but Arsenal have got as good as a chance as anyone right now. You know what I mean? You would argue maybe if Arteta plays a little bit. But I think in the Champions League, you can afford to play a bit defensive because it's knockout football. You don't have to be playing this unbelievable football. You can play counter attack. You can play a low block pragmatic, but then still win the game. Like you can. So would a double be a madness? It would. But then again, you got FA Cup, Carabao Cup, bro. It's one of them ones where which one does Arteta take seriously? Because you do have to remember you have won a trophy in 5 years, coming up to 6 next year if it happens. So and Arteta does have a history of like just throwing away the trophies. So what's Arteta's going to be? Is he going to say, right, we're taking every trophy seriously? Or next week against Brighton, I think you play Brighton in the Carabao Cup.
Yeah.
Does he just take that one lightly? Say, you know what, we're good.
I think what he'll do, is I think this squad, real talk, should get into the deep stages of all 4 competitions. Whatever that means. If you get into a semi-final or you get into a final, I think we need to be doing that in all 4 in the 3 cup competitions and taking the league title to the last game of the season. That's what I believe is the bare minimum that Arsenal should do. Now we got to win something, but if we win something, we have to do that in the other 3 competitions with whatever one we win. So even if it is the Carabao Cup and we don't win anything else, we've got to take whoever wins the league to the last game. We've got to get to a Champions League semi or final, and we've got to get to an FA Cup semi or final for me to have the bare minimum to say we won something and we were close enough. If we go out early in the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup, get to the semi-finals in the Champions League and come second, I'm going to be thinking we haven't won anything with this team. How?
Yeah,
So
I agree.
This is a team that has to win a trophy side, right? So I think he cannot afford not to win something, and I'll tell you why. When people have done this before, I've been guilty of this. He didn't take the cup seriously. I don't think he did. But this time, he's got the squad for that not to be an excuse. Because let me tell you what this Carabao Cup squad could be, right? This is the team he could put out against Brighton if he wants to rest everybody.
Yeah.
Kepa goes in goal. Ben White at right back, one of our better players in the last couple of years. Left back Lewis Skelly, we saw what he was like the other night and what he's done last season. 2 centre halves, Nkapie, who we haven't even seen yet and heard good things about, and Mosquera, who have both been touted to be excellent for us in the coming future. Norgard, an experienced defensive midfielder. Marino, who's been scoring internationally and been doing a job for Arsenal of late. Wow. Ethan Waneri, who people are talking about as being one of the next best things. Wow. Max Dowman, everyone's talking about being one of the next best things. Martinelli on the left, and then Havertz up top. That is a squad. That is a Carabao Cup squad now that a lot of the teams around the Premier League would say
that's a whole different thing.
So this is why he's got no excuses, bro. He's got no excuses. The squad's
crazy there. When you deep it, man. Like that's madness, bro. When you deep it like that, like the fact that he can have a whole different squad, bro. Like you know what I mean. You've not even mentioned Trossard in there.
Or Jesus. Jesus is coming back.
Yeah, or Jesus, who could come back as well. You know what I mean? It's madness, bro. Like, it's absolutely crazy, bro. And this is what I'm trying to say, bro. Like, the whole team gets a rest. And if you need to, say for example, I don't know, you somehow don't manage to get the result you need to in the first half. You know what? We'll bring on Gyökeres. We'll bring on Saka. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And it's crazy, bro. Like it's the luxury you lot have is a madness. I can't lie to you. There's proper luxury there, and I feel like you lot should. You need to benefit from that. You have to. You cannot not benefit from that, bro. So I think for me, Premier League and then another run in the Champions League, maybe get to another semi-finals. Maybe I don't know, like that could be where you could end up because boy, I don't know. And this year as well, the Premier League teams might do well this year in the Premier League, in the Champions League, because there's a lot of them in there. So maybe that could be
6 of us, man. It's
yeah,
crazy.
6 of these. Yeah, bro. So right now at the minute, you know what I mean? It's one of them ones where we could have a crazy ending to the season where it could be only like maybe Bayern Munich and PSG and maybe a couple other teams, but the rest of them are all English teams, man. So yeah, I can't lie. Right now, bro, Arsenal, good feeling, good position, and everything that's been said about Arsenal is true. Nothing's fake, nothing's this, nothing's exaggerated. Everything is right, bro. It is.
It is,
Everything's
man.
right.
It is. I gotta say it is. And Gyökeres scoring as well, attack minded. We've got Saka who's the biggest threat, but Martinelli
Yeah,
scoring, Gyökeres scoring.
yeah.
There's only really Eza that's got to come into the mix, and Erdegaard back from injury, and we're looking good, man. Because for me, right now, even going forward, I've got more faith, and that's something I didn't have
Facts.
even the start of this season a few weeks ago, with Saka
Facts.
being the only threat. Now Gyökeres knows where the goal is. People are giving him a lot of stick. You've got the likes of Martinelli and Trossard that have both been scoring. And now we get to the weekend against Palace, and people are saying, who plays
Yes.
left back? Who plays left wing? Who plays in the middle? What do we do on the right? This is why we need decisions like that. And it's why we need a squad.
Yeah, boy.
So, look, man, it's a massive game against Crystal Palace, and I hope that we can win
This
it.
is
But
what you wanted to win it. You know, people say, "Oh, but
facts,
Daniel and that you're negative," but you always wanted this. You always wanted Arsenal to
facts.
be this, bro. End of the day, you're a fan. You love Arsenal, and I feel like people just don't understand that sometimes. They just think to themselves, "Oh yeah, but he's molded it, bro." You loved your football club, man. Same with me. I love my football club.
But when
We
we
all love
lose,
our
how are we going
football
to
club.
be happy? When we lose, what are we going to be positive about? You know what I'm
You see what
saying?
I mean? You see what I mean, bro? You
It's
see what I'm
crazy,
trying to
man.
say?
I understand some people go over the top and have meltdowns and all that, and I get some of it's for the camera, but there's also people that win one game and then we're going to go and win a quadruple. It's the same thing. There's extremes for either end. I
Uh,
think I try to keep it balanced. Sometimes I lose my head because I'm passionate and raw and emotional, right? But I tried to keep it balanced and say, I think we're doing great. I love the squad. I love what Berta's doing. And off the pitch, I'm really enjoying what I'm seeing. I now need to see Mikel Arteta get him across the line. And if he can't get us across the line, then unfortunately for the last 5 years, I've been kind of right to think that this guy might not be the guy and we might have to go and get someone else. That doesn't mean we blow all this up and we break the team apart. It means
facts.
Luis Enrique, Hansi Flick, somebody of that level comes in and goes and takes us across the line. I hope it's Mikel Arteta. I hope he wins
Yep.
everything in the next 10, 20 years. Of course I do. I'm a gooner, right? But when I look at it, if he ain't the guy, it is okay to change. It is okay to say you've done brilliant to get us where you are. Look at this squad you've left us. Thank you so much. Good luck in what you do, but we're going to get someone in to take us over. I hope we don't have to get to that stage. I hope he goes lift, lift, lift. No new manager. Let's go do it again next year. That's what I'm praying now, man. But he's got to do that. And
Gotta do that.
as you know, as a United fan, are you jealous right now of what we're doing?
I think right now I'd love to be in your position, 100%. Do you know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie and say, we're not jealous in that aspect, but I think we've got to understand that it took a while to get there. Are we now adopting a similar mindset? I don't know, but at the minute, you know what I mean. You haven't won anything yet, so I'm not jealous as that much. But you are on the verge of something big right now. You're on the verge of something, you know what I mean, that could be huge for your football club. So in that aspect, yes, I am a little bit worried. I am a little bit kind of like, yo, this could be their season. But again, like I said to you, I want you to win the league anyway. You know what I mean? I've been quite open with that. Don't mind if you not win the league. Champions League, I can't lie to you. I do mind because I don't want you to win that one.
Yeah, but
personally.
that's fair though, because you're not supporting Arsenal. You just dislike Liverpool and City. So, like,
Yeah,
if you had a choice, you're obviously going to pick us. You probably want, I don't know, let's say
Tottenham.
if it's between Bournemouth or someone, you'd take Bournemouth over
Yeah,
Arsenal. But like,
Bournemouth.
because
Yeah,
you
yeah,
realistically you think it's going to be one of Arsenal, Liverpool,
yeah.
or City. Do you prefer? Who do you hate more, Chelsea or Arsenal? I don't actually know this. You hate Arsenal more? Or
It would be Arsenal more. Yeah, it
Yeah,
would be
yeah, yeah,
Arsenal
yeah,
slightly more, just because with Chelsea, I only grew up with one Chelsea fan when I was in primary school.
yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
that was it. There wasn't many Chelsea fans in Manchester. Whereas with Arsenal, it was, bro. We were rivals back in the day, bro.
I was going to
You know what
say
I mean?
because I've always hated like Tottenham first, then United, then Chelsea. They're my three that I hate the most. But
Yeah,
I hate you guys more than Chelsea because you ruined my childhood. I can't
yeah,
stand Tottenham because the rivalry is geographical and there's North London rivals, of course.
yeah,
There's history with that. But Chelsea, I just can't stand them, man. I honestly can't stand that team. I just
yeah,
hate them so much.
bro.
Honestly,
Trust me, it's one of them ones where you got to pick your battles, man. And right now, it's one of them ones where, even though I do think maybe by the first week of social media when Arsenal win the league, I could be annoyed. And I'm like, bro, what have we
yeah, but you can
created?
just turn it off. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Whereas
Whereas if
in
you're
Manchester,
living in it,
you're screwed, man.
yeah.
It's
Whereas if
City
you're
win it
living
or
in it,
Liverpool win it.
boy, it's crazy if you're living inside of it. It's
Oh,
madness.
bro, you can't have Liverpool winning it because they're just going to start taking over your
Bro,
records and all
oh
this, and it's
my
like
god. It's gonna
not
be
good.
honestly like what that does not help anyone, bro. Them winning the league. It really doesn't, man. And that there I just can't have, bro. I can't have them winning the league, bro. I just can't,
Ain't
bro.
looking good for them right now, bro. I mean, like, we haven't even discussed it because it's been quite late now in the week. But big up to you at the weekend, man. I needed you to do me a favor, and you did.
Yeah,
And I've got to say, Said, I don't think a lot of people are concentrating on Man United in this scenario. They're
yeah,
concentrating on Liverpool, and I understand why because it was just
yeah.
hilarious, right? But I thought you were good, man. I thought
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
United were
bro.
good.
We did. We did.
I thought
We
you were
looked
good,
good.
bro. I looked at Mbumo.
Yeah,
I looked at Cunha. I looked at
yeah,
your midfield. For once, I thought Bruno and Casemiro until the latter part of the game were pretty good. Defensively, I was a fan of what I saw. I thought
yeah,
Dorgu was good when he come on. Your goalkeeper looks levels on the other two. I don't know,
yeah.
man. There might be
Good
something
game
starting
plan.
at United. I don't know.
Good
Maybe we're
game plan.
jumping too soon, but maybe
Yeah.
United might be all right, you know?
Listen, good game plan. Listen, I predicted United to finish fifth this season. Everyone laughed at me. Remember, it was on the midday light. Everyone was laughing at me saying, yo, what are you talking about? I said, bro, this squad's good, man. I don't think the squad is a bad squad. You've got Tottenham right now struggling in the Champions League. Barely could do anything right now. They got like, bro, people overrate their squads, but like, I genuinely don't think we have a bad squad. We have a good squad. We've got ambitions. I want to be back in the Champions League. I don't want to be sitting here with one game week. It's boring. I can't lie. It is. Watching other teams more than my own team, it's a bit mad. I can't lie to you. We need to be in them Champions League games, bro. We need to be watching the Champions League. We need to be enjoying it. We need to just be there, bro. You get me, bro? Like, it's simple as that. So when I look at it and I look at it in totality, I just think right now at the minute, it's good, but we have to beat Brighton though. That's the one for me. Like, if you don't beat Brighton, everything that we've said goes out the window, Dan. It does.
Yeah.
We don't beat Brighton. What's the point of beating Liverpool? What's the
Yeah.
point? You know what I mean? So we
I
have to
agree.
beat Brighton.
You have to, man. You have to.
You know?
Is it at their place?
No, it's not our ground. It's not our
Oh,
ground. But
you
we've got a poor
you've got
record.
him, man.
We've got a poor
You've got
record,
him.
though. I can't lie.
Yeah, but the thing is, United, you just don't know what you're gonna do, what you're gonna get, do you? Do you know what
Yeah,
I mean?
you don't know what you're gonna get. That's what I'm saying to you. You don't know what you're gonna
Unpredictable,
get.
man.
You don't know what you're gonna
And
get.
that's and in the table, like you're on 13 points, Brighton are on 12th, you're in 9th, they're in 10th. So like 12 points, 13 points is so close because United, yeah, find themselves 2 points off Liverpool. 2 points, you know.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm
Six
trying
off
to
the
say.
title. 6 off the title. That's how quickly it can change, bro.
Yeah. So
6
I
off the
can't lie
top.
to you. I think for me, it's one of them ones where, I can't lie. I reckon we just need to keep one game at a time. I don't want to get too giddy. I don't want to get too gassed. But the league is not what everybody assumes it. I think right now, people need to understand, that everybody's beating each other, Dan. And the league isn't as good as what everybody's saying. I really
I
don't, Dan.
agree. I
I
agree.
look at the league and I'm like, you win a couple of games, you go up the league. Is
Yeah.
that because of you're good or is that because everyone else is bad? it's a mixture of both. Don't get me wrong, but Liverpool won 5 games in a row. Then all of a sudden lost what three in a row. It's crazy. It's
Well, look,
unheard of.
Aston Villa are 3 points off Liverpool. Yeah. Which means
Wow.
Aston Villa, who were dusted a few weeks ago and told you're going to be in the bottom half, are
Look
now
at that.
3 points off a third. It's
You see what I'm
it's
trying to
mad,
say?
bro.
It's a
It's
mad
mad,
league.
bro.
I know it's still early, but it's still a mad league. It's crazy.
It is. It is a mad league. But look, man, let's touch quickly on other teams in this league race right now. You got Manchester City, Liverpool, Chelsea,
Yeah.
they're all going to be there or thereabouts in people's predictions. But you've got Bournemouth, Palace, and Sunderland that are really at a good start. What do you make?
Yeah.
I know it's early days, but what do you make of this early start with some of those clubs, man?
Yeah, Bournemouth are starting off flying. They're brilliant after losing so many players. Sunderland's home form has been excellent, unbeaten at home. All wins, I believe. I'm not sure if it's all wins. I think it is. I mean, one draw actually when they drew to Aston Villa with 10 men. But yeah, man, unbeaten at home. They're making the home form a fortress. Um, Tottenham, for me, home form has been their Achilles heel. I don't think they're great as what they're showing, where they are on the table. I think they're in a false position. What else is there? I think Liverpool, like I said to you, they're struggling. Man City going on the radar, and I don't know whether that's a good thing or a bad thing for you as well.
Bad thing, I
Man
think.
City,
Bad thing.
it's a bad
Bad
thing, isn't it?
thing. Yeah, Haaland, man,
Yeah,
he scares me. Haaland is unbelievable. I've
bro,
never seen
he's
a striker like this. The real talk, I've never seen a striker like this. Yeah, I saw his stat yesterday, right? This will
yeah,
shock you as a United fan, right? In the
yeah.
Champions League, he has 2 goals off of Ruud van Nistelrooy's 11-year goal scoring Champions League record. 2 goals,
Wow,
right? This
wow,
guy's done it in 4 years. Yeah.
wow,
Half the
wow.
time of Van Nistelrooy. Ruud van Nistelrooy was a baller, bruv. Absolutely
Unbelievable, man.
unbelievable finisher, right?
Yeah,
And he has
yeah,
2 goals off of his Champions League record. This is a scary record, bruv. There's only Messi and Ronaldo that'll end up getting higher than this guy. I really believe that in terms of numbers. He is
yeah.
unbelievable, mate.
It's just about staying fit for Haaland, isn't it? Like, with Haaland, it's one of them ones where can he stay fit? Can he
I hope not.
can he yeah, that's the problem. Can he stay fit? Can he really like understand that like this has got to be, what I mean? Because I just feel like for me with Haaland, with Ronaldo and Messi, they manage to stay fit a lot of them in their career, especially Ronaldo. I don't know with Haaland when he gets to like that 30 bracket, he's a big lad. You know what I mean? Like it's one of them ones with his pace as well. Can he
Mm,
manage without his pace? You see what I mean, bro? Like there's some things that he's gonna need. With Zlatan, I think Zlatan was good technically, wasn't he? He was good
mm,
technically on the ball. Like with Haaland, he's not known to be like that. And therefore, would it be the same?
mm.
So it's an interesting one, but for now, he's on a mad goal scorer. That's all we need to know. He's 25 and he's on a mad goal scorer. And nobody can stop him right now. Simple. Simple.
Agreed. I totally agree. I honestly believe that he is the best striker in the world. And it's not because he's technically gifted and he's the best footballer in the world. It's because he knows where the goal is, bro. When people say to me, oh, Haaland, don't know much about him, I think, what, 50 goals a year? I'll take that any day in my team. You ask me now, would you want Mbappe or Kane or Lewandowski or Gyökeres or Isak or all these strikers? I'm taking Haaland because I know what I'm getting. Goal, 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 goal. And as much as I hate to say it because he's at City and I don't like what they're doing, it scares me. I'd take him any day of the week. And they're spying if they can keep it fit. Donnarumma, Diaz,
Yeah.
Gvardiol, Foden, Rodri, and Haaland. That's why they've got a chance of winning the league, bruv. But
Yeah.
hopefully the rest of their team will let them down in terms of what their vulnerabilities are on the wings and in defensively at fullback. Maybe there's an opportunity for Arsenal to get ahead of them. But they're
Yeah.
going under the radar very, very quietly. Big Steve, I hear him on Big Six. Oh, don't worry about City. Just concentrate on Liverpool, Arsenal. No, man, I am worried about City. Sorry, I am.
Yeah.
I can't not be.
Yeah.
A good side, man. Good side. So,
Yeah.
but look,
Yeah.
let's do some predictions and get out of here for the weekend. What are you saying, Old Trafford, Man United, Brighton? Talk to me.
3-1. 3-1 United. I think we'll do it. I think we need a 3-1, man. I'm done with these 2-1s, man. They don't really tell the full story.
I'm going to go 2-1 United. So I am going to go 2-1. I do think you'll nick it. I think Brighton are a little
Yeah.
bit all over the place, man. And you don't know what to predict. Both sides, this will be a really good game because you don't know what to do. But you don't know what sides are going to turn up, man. But Danny Welbeck will probably score because he seems to be still
Yeah.
scoring at 38 or whatever he is. No, I love Welbs. I loved Welbs. Good old boy. What about Arsenal Palace? What are you saying?
I reckon it'll be a tough game. I can't lie. It'll be a tough game.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say Palace. Did they play midweek? Are they playing tonight? By the way,
they're playing tonight. I don't know who
Mm,
they've got actually. They're in the
they've
conference,
got-
aren't they?
yeah, they're in the conference. I'm gonna say 2-0 Arsenal.
That's what I'm going to go with. 2-0.
Yeah,
I'm going 2-0 as well.
2-0.
Just going to find
Yeah.
out who Palace have got, by the way, because I know that I don't know if they're home or away. Forest have got Porto at home in the Europa League or whatever it is.
Mm.
And Crystal Palace, can't even see who they've got. You have to go so far down to see. Now they're not playing. Why aren't they playing?
Oh shit! They got to be playing.
Oh,
'Cause
no,
that's
they
why.
are playing. Sorry, they're at home to Larnaca. They're at home to Larnaca. So,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, let's see what happens. But yeah, Larnaca, what is that? Is that an island in Greece? I don't even know where that is. Or a Cyprus island or something? I don't know where that is. But anyway, they've got them. So look, hopefully we keep another clean sheet, get 3 points, and then we've got Burnley and Sunderland in the league before the international break, which both away, but should be wins for Arsenal. So if we can get over this one at Palace, we've got them
Yes.
two next, and then Slavia Prague, and then yeah, hopefully a nice little international break sitting top of the tree.
Yeah.
So let's not get carried away, but let's hope. What you got coming up, Saeed? What you got on tomorrow at the weekend?
Yeah, I've got a video that's out right now. That new podcast called The Quad. And yeah, tomorrow video with Troops. Yeah, let's just keep rolling, keep content rolling, and yeah, man. Yeah, sorry. Thanks for having me on. Thank you so much, man, Dan, and your community.
Nah, come on, man. You're always welcome here, man. And you'll see me on Saeed Show every Monday on Midday Live, one of the best shows on YouTube. So make sure you go show some love over there. 200K, bro. I've not even said well done, but wow.
Nah, I
Just
appreciate
wow.
you, bro. Come on. Big up to your community as well, man.
Brother, that is insane. Doesn't even feel like
Yeah.
yesterday you got 100K, man. That's just
I know,
that is
bro.
so quick,
I know.
man. You've done that unbelievably well deserved, bro. And
Thank you,
make
bro.
sure you're showing love to Saeed TV people. Links in the description and in the title. Make sure that you go over there and show some love. And yeah, we're back over the weekend as we go towards the Premier League yet again. Champions League, we say goodbye to Arsenal Palace. And let's hope we get 3 points. We'll see you next time. Up the Arsenal. We're out of here, people.
Peace.